It's then that all of the towels in the area seemingly disappear. What? It's like we see all the towels just float off. What? What do you mean? Just, oh yeah, just suddenly happened to disappear. Oh no, no towels anymore. After about a week, I find that I'm getting the hang of being a magician. Using magic isn't so hard, but mastering it is, especially using my wand. Yuki and Hikari have been really helpful. Ayame has also been giving me some private lessons. Of course Ayame has private lessons on the side. I can now come to this magical girl retreat of my own will. Really? We don't even know where the hell this thing is, right? This magical girl princess world. I still find the trip here terrifying though. Last time I sailed through the sky, I saw some sort of shiny metallic object passing me by. Probably an airplane? It must have either been a satellite or a UFO. What? Are you telling me that this place is in outer space or on a different planet? Or we have to go through like a wormhole, portal? Where the fuck is this magical princess world? What I'm hoping for was that it was a satellite. On top of all the other revelations I've had recently. I don't want to know that aliens actually exist too. I'm calling it now. At some point, Sakura aliens, it's gonna come. I don't know how those two are so well adjusted to the weird things they deal with every day. It must just be time that enables them to adjust to it. Dad recently called me about the job too. We should have enough money to pay him back, right? Or at least fairly soon. I told him that I was going great. Well, while I wasn't working as a cleaner, it's true that I've been doing well. I can't help but notice how tired he sounds these days. Oh well, I'll pay him back with interest once I become a fully fledged magician. Everything's going to work out just fine. On another note, whoever Hikari's and Yuki's employers, you know, this invisible magical being, whoever the hell that is, they've been critical of me the entire time. We don't see him, we can't hear him, or it. So for all we know, they could just be pretending. I can hear it every time either of the girls speak with them. Not that I expected any different. I've never gotten along well with figures of authority. But I did actually get my first paycheck this week. Wow, we actually got paid. I guess this isn't so much of a scam, but still, the fact that whatever the hell their employer is, that we don't see them, is a little bit fishy to me. It's only a little bit more than what I would have made as a cleaner. Really? Only a little bit? Oh well, not much I can do about it. At least we're having kind of fun while doing it, right? At least we're doing a job that we have sort of fun at, and we also still get paid more. It's a little bit, but at least it's more. The job has its risks, but this definitely beats scrubbing the toilet of a hotel room. Hey, Taichi! Have you got a moment? I hear the static of magical communication ring in my head. What? Are they talking through me in my brain? What's going on? It's still very disorienting, even though I've been hearing a lot of it this week. Hey, what's up? How are we communicating? There's a boat cruise scheduled for today. We're going to be patrolling the waters for slimes and vines. A boat cruise? Can't you just use your magic to fly? We could, but that would be impractical. Why waste all of that magical energy when we could just use a boat? Right. Something tells me that this isn't their real motive at all. So, you need me to come there soon? Yes. Please come as soon as you can. We'll need every pair of eyes we can get on this cruise. What about hands? My hands are very strong too. Alright, I'll be there right away. Stay safe until then. Don't worry about us. Aren't they like much stronger magical girls than we are a magician anyway? Yes, you can trust us, Taichi. In fact, you know, even if slimes do get a hold of them, Hikari and Yuki aren't even in danger in the first place. Let us meet up in the hotel lobby before we head out. Got it. Just give me a few minutes to get ready. Why are we meeting at the hotel when it's like the last place? I'm imagining that this is our day off or something. Wouldn't we want to be as far away from that fucking hotel as possible when we don't have to work? Very well. Like, you know, if you hate your job, you don't return to your job or go back to your job on the days when you don't have to be there. Well, I guess I'm going on a cruise today. Not that I'm complaining. It should be a lot of fun. I'm still waiting near the hotel for them to turn up. It's then that I hear the sound of someone waddling towards me. Waddle waddle.
Hey, Taichi. You've been doing a great job. Those rooms are the cleanest I've seen in... Oh, I don't even know.
Something about him isn't quite right. Are you okay, sir?
Am I okay? I'm feeling better than I ever have, in fact. I don't really want to admit it, but maybe I was a bit annoying before.
What the hell happened with you, dude? Okay. Something is definitely wrong here. There's no way that the manager would have this kind of humility.
How about room 107A, huh? You did a stellar job in there. Yeah, that was a shithole and you still managed to clean it up. Good job, dude.
Yeah, it was a bit hard. You should have seen the state it was in when I got in there. Even when he's like this, he's still kind of annoying. Wow. When he's mean, he's annoying. When he's actually somewhat kind of nice, he's still annoying. He's just an annoying dude. At least he isn't taking constant jabs at me for petty things anymore.
What about those two cute cleaners who always work with, huh?
Wait, what?
I think their names were Suki and Mari.
Well, she certainly is gonna Suki later. Yeah, that's their names. He's definitely been mind scrambled or something. Oh, is that what they did? Is that what they did with him? They just kind of erased his memory or just like turned it into scrambled eggs?
Well, whoever they are also amazing cleaners. I've been thinking about getting all three of you a promotion.
Do you know how long those two have been there?
Come on. Everyone knows that the three of you have been working here for years.
Okay, this might be a problem. I might call him and notice that there's a bit of a gap in his memory. It's then that I see a small sparkle in his eyes.
Oops, sorry, that's not quite right, is it? Those two have been working here for years, but you've only been here for a little over a week.
Someone must have corrected his new memories. Can they do that? Can they just like, oh, he fucked up there, and then they repair his memories? Or like alter it, change it?
I'm so sorry, Taichi. I keep getting things like that wrong all the time.
It's okay, really.
Anyway, make sure that you keep doing a great job.
What about the promotion?
I'm going to put a bonus in your paycheck this week.
Wow, thank you, sir. You're very kind. That's not necessary. Taichi, what the fuck? Aren't we like working here only for the money? He gives us a bonus. He's willing to give us a bonus. Fair enough, sure, it's probably because of the mind scrambling that the girls did to him. Nevertheless, why would you not take it? The more money, the quicker we get it, the earlier and faster we can quit this job. I mean, he's complained constantly about this job. Just take the fucking money, dude. It's fine. No, it's not.
Well, of course it's not necessary, but it's important to reward people who put in hard work. I've got to go off and make sure those other employees aren't causing any trouble around here.
He lets out a heavy sigh.
But we'll find a way to whip them into shape.
Yeah, for sure. As much as I hated this guy, this is just too much. This is too much of a transformation.
Now then, I'm off. Keep doing your best, Taichi.
He waddles off again. I really have to talk to those two about this. About what? Is there a problem? The manager. What did you do to him? Just implanted a few false memories. And gave him a new outlook on life. Did you know that he's actually getting exercise now? Whoa. You're telling me he won't be flabby anymore? His whole life is going to turn around. That's great and all. But he isn't really going to be going to send me a paycheck, is he? Well, if you don't want it, that's fine. Fair work for fair pay, right? Honestly, I'd feel guilty if I actually took that money. Why? Like, dude, you work hard here, okay? Just take the money. So, are we ready for this cruise? 110% ready! I stand ready to destroy the fiends at sea, and perhaps enjoy the cruise along the way. Of course, that's the main reason why they're taking a cruise. I think I know which one of those things has a higher priority to her. Ooh. And with all three of us on board, the ship sets off. The two of them stare out at the lapping ocean waves with delight. I can see sea turtles! Sea turtles! And look at all of those fish! I've actually seen flying fish in real life. They don't really fly, they jump, but still, it was cool. Wait until we get further out. There should be a massive coral reef just offshore. Do you like the coast, Taichi? I love it, to be honest. I used to go down to the coast all the time with my dad. He would take me fishing because he thought it would teach me patience. Did it? Nope, it failed horribly. Not really. I often got so bored that I would start doodling in my notepad. But it was a fun experience nonetheless. It sounds like you really love your dad. Apparently, I really do. Once I pay him back the money I owe him, everything's going to be alright. I just want him to not look so sad anymore. Is the dad really like sad because of the money that we owe him? I'm sure he won't. I can only hope that's the case. Like, they put so much emphasis on the fact, oh, the dad is sad, the dad is different, I need to pay him back, I did something, I borrowed money. Like, at least enlighten us, tell us what it was, so we know, so it has more meaning to us, instead of just this vague bullshit of it's like, yeah, the dad is sad, but who gives a fuck why, and we owe him money, but again, who gives a fuck why. Like, with stories, okay? The motivation behind what you're doing and why you're doing it is kind of important. Yet they just gloss over that shit. Oh well, it's a Sakura game. So, I just wanted to know, how long have you two been working together? Ever since we both became magical girls. That was many years ago. Ever since then, we've been helping each other destroy evil whenever we can find it and wherever. I like to think that we've been doing a great job together. And you both trained under the same master? You said before that it was hard to train someone else in the use of their wand. It is difficult in your case, because I'm a dual wielder, okay? I have two wands. With both of us, it was clear-cut what our abilities were and how to train them. That's correct. The wand of the rogue wizard can only be self-taught. Right, I see. Is your master still around? Is he somewhere here? I obviously can't see him, so I don't know. Maybe the master went on the cruise together with us. She retired from the business. If she is still around, we haven't heard from her in a long time. Yeah, I wonder if she's doing okay. Oh, right, this is the master, not the employer. The employer is invisible. The master that taught them is like, you know, it's kind of like the old Mr. Miyagi type in the Karate Kid movies. That's how I imagine. But then a woman, of course. It wouldn't be a man if it was a Sakura game. It would be a woman only. I see. That's kind of rough. Don't worry. It doesn't get me down. If I let that sort of thing trouble my heart, it will interfere with my duties. That's right. We have to be optimistic and not be burdened with the past. I can't stand how sugary their talk is, but somehow it makes me feel reassured. If only I could be as pure-hearted as they are. Excuse me for a minute, Hikari, where are you going? I need to search the ship. Hikari heads off to the lower deck. It's then that a particularly large wave smacks against the side of the ship. Oh no! Oh, what? Uh-oh. What? How did this happen? This is on like the fucking calmest piece of water ever, right? We're on a freaking cruise. A cruise ship is not going to go anywhere where there are high waves. If for some reason, whoop, water aboard, up, naked boobies on board. Well, there's probably already a lot of those, but yeah, she just got splashed wet, from the wave come crashing in. She stands there, awkwardly, her uniform thoroughly soaked through. It lets me get a good look at her chest. I wasn't expecting that. Nobody was, trust me. She looks a little bit awkward as she stands there, really? It looks like she's actually posing properly, like Taichi. Can you see? Do you see him? Do you have a towel, Taichi? It's getting a bit cold out here, They're poking right through. There's 2 holes into her bikini right now, or outfit rather. Even though she's saying that, she's making no effort to actually cover her chest. In fact, she seems to be making it more prominent by sticking it out. She's just letting us know, like, this is the area that I need to dry, so she's sticking it out, like, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one. It's then that all of the towels in the area seemingly disappear. What? It's like we see all the towels just float off. What? What do you mean? Just suddenly happen to disappear. Oh no, no towels anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like you couldn't find any. I don't think you mind that at all, do you, Yuki? What a shame. She's gotta be doing this on purpose. Are you doing this on purpose? She just gives me an even more awkward grin. Why would I do that? I don't know, you like people looking at your boobies? You're just imagining things. I can't help but just stare at her. The soaked material of her outfit, which was practically skin tight before, clings to her skin even tighter. How does something that's practically skin tight get even skin tighter? Or tighter, rather. It readily reveals every curve of her body, especially her huge chest, as it sticks with double T sticks out proudly straight through the uniform. That, combined with her awkwardness, is strangely erotic. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something wrong? Nope. Everything is right. Everything is right in the world. Now she's trying to feign her own innocence. No, it's nothing. Nothing at all. I was just lost in thought. I don't have the heart to tell her just how exposed she is. Oh, come on. She knows, okay? She knows. That is, if she's somehow unaware of it. Somehow, I have a feeling that she is fully aware of it. Still no luck finding a towel? Oh, come on, you don't need a towel, girl. No, none at all. It's getting cold, you know. The sea breeze picks up, and it is unusually cold. I'm not even soaked, and I'm shivering. That breeze is freezing. Now where did it come from? I might need to find another way to warm up if it keeps going. Can you think of any ways we can do that, Taichi? Interesting offer, Yuki. Well, I can think of a few ways, but half a dozen at least. I'm not sure if she would really like those. Oh yes, she would. Yuki would like that. Nah, don't worry about it. No, tell me. I'm getting really cold over here. If we don't do something soon, I might turn into an icicle. Well, we wouldn't want that to happen, right? Because that would just be a little bit too weird, an icicle with boobies. I guess there's one way we can warm up. Show me then. What is that? It's then that someone throws a fluffy towel over her. There you go, Hikari! You ruined the moment! What are you doing, Hikari? Hikari, you're ruining a good moment. Yeah, I'm with Yuki here. Of course it was on purpose. Did they plan this? Now that's an interesting development. What the hell was that? After that cruise, not much of note happened. That was the entire cruise? It definitely was just an excuse to go out and have a cruise. Those two seemed to really enjoy it though. And I admit that I did too. They seem to be avoiding getting me into an actual battle with a monster though. Maybe I'm not ready just yet. I want to fight though. I think the one offensive spell I have is fire. And I think that it would be a really bad idea just to shoot it everywhere, We don't want to replay what happened with the Fire Nation in Avatar. Imagine what would happen if I started a fire in a hotel room. We'd have to clean it. That's the problem, right? We would have to clean it ourselves, so we don't want to make a mess that we have to clean up. Sprinklers or not, it's something I would best avoid. Somehow, I need to picture what it is that I want to do in my head. Doing that gives me a real headache, though. Damn it. I sink deeper into the spa. The bubbles are really soothing after a long day. I gotta say, this balcony is really cool. We just have kind of like a bubble bath there, a spa. I feel as though I could get lost in them. Enjoying yourself? Boy, of course Ayame shows up. It's Ayame time now. And hello to you too, Ayame. You could at least act surprised. Why? I'm not even surprised anymore. That would give you too much satisfaction. So you're starting to understand me a little better. Very impressive, Given how you keep turning up at the most random of times, it's not hard to anticipate it. Maybe I need to change things up. Uh-oh, Ayame. Whenever she just gives me that look, I just get a little bit of a creepy feeling. Goosebumps. She looks at the spa. I see that you're enjoying yourself. I'm just in relaxed mode right now. You've practically been on a holiday this whole time. It feels like that, yeah. But it just doesn't feel right to me. Here I am in a hotel room that I would never be able to afford. Well, if you want an actual taste of hard work, I have a job we can do together. Oh, what's that? Really? I am kind of, excited to get into things and just actually start working hard as a magician. That's all I'm talking about, as a magician. Let me warn you though, it is a particularly strong creature. If we're going to subdue it, you're going to need to help me. But I don't really have any spells that I can use to help. You don't need to cast anything. Just follow my lead and help control the bad karma. But don't you have to learn techniques by yourself with the rogue wizard wand? My technique isn't based on a wand. Where does your technique come from, huh? Your boobies? Have you seen me use one yet? That's true. She does not have like a wand or a staff or anything like that. Where does her magical power come from? That's actually a fair point. I haven't seen her use a wand at all. And how do you concentrate your magic then? Negative karma manipulation is different to magic casting, although the principles are similar. Finish up in that spa, and I'd be willing to show you. But if you would like, we can always forget about that and just sit in the spa together. If you're lucky, I will sit on your lap. Uh-oh. Come sit on my lap, girl. Now, doesn't that sound like a tempting offer? Oh god, what do we do? Not at all. If only this was an actual choice. You're getting good at hiding your real feelings, boy. The two of us head into the basement of the hotel. This is like the garage. It's especially dark. I can barely see into the blackness of it all. Are you kidding me? The background, like all the lights are on in the background. There's no darkness here. Stick close to me. Unless you want to run into something dangerous. Got it. Ayame actually seems rather serious. Somewhere in this basement is where the negative karma is gathering. Whatever is pulling it all here is somewhere in the depths below. So we're basically entering the lion's den? We're going straight to the root of the problem. That's right. So don't do anything stupid. I don't know, I am a Sakura protagonist, the male guy. They usually are known for their stupidity. You don't have to tell me that. I feel a bit nervous as I walk beside her. Isn't this a bit too hardcore for a rookie magician like me? Stand still. I immediately stopped dead in my tracks, not moving a muscle. Ahead, all I see is a massive cluster of green vines blocking the way. Oh girl, please don't get taken by the vines, or maybe do. There it is. It's huge. That's right, it's bigger than me. This particular cluster of vines must be well fed. Now, I need you to concentrate. Focus on your vision and try to see its aura. Aura? The magic flowing around it? That's right. If you learn how to control the stream of negative karma, you'll be able to subdue this thing without having to cast a single offensive spell. Oh, so she's teaching me the power of karma, right? The bad karma. That is, if you're willing to learn from me. Oh, please teach me, Ayame-senpai. I look at her again. Even though Yuki and Hikari insist that I shouldn't trust her, I want to believe in her. I'm just that gullible. I want to believe. I want to believe in all the goodness of every single person. You know, if Hitler was here, I'd be like, you know what, dude? I believe you can turn things around. I'm willing. Then watch me. I focus my vision and try to see the aura of the vines. You'll see that in Wall Street Journal very soon. Soon enough, I begin to see some dark vapor rising off it. You can see it, can't you? I can. Oh, there it is again, girl. Ayame begins to make gestures with her hands. Oh, darkness, which swells with unholy might, be turned away by my guiding hand. Go where you can do no harm. Oh, darkness, heed the words of this shepherd. Let this evil be dispersed. As she chants, the vines become noticeably thinner. The aura around them is gradually disappearing too. Follow my lead and finish the chant. But what do I say? This sounds like a dark magic spell. Whatever pops into your head. If it helps you concentrate, then that's what matters. Right, whatever pops into my head, big boobies, cornflakes with syrupy milk. What's the first thing that pops into my head then? Damn vines, please cease to exist. That's about all I can think of. It's not very original, but at least it works, I think. It's then that a negative karma hits me like a truck. I'm almost blown off my feet by it. Ugh, damn! Steady, steady. The negative karma is going to struggle with you. If you don't keep your cool, the vines will attack. You could have mentioned that earlier. The flow of negative karma is washing over me like some sort of river current. Oh god, what the fuck is happening? I don't know about this. Somehow, I'm redirecting it away from the vines and towards somewhere else, myself, right? The vines are beginning to move now, snaking their way over to where I'm standing. Wait, are we controlling it? If I don't get more of this negative karma away before it reaches me, who knows what it'll do to me? Come on, it only does that to females, okay? It's not going to, probe me. Ayame puts her hand on my shoulder. Steady. Keep breathing. She's like, guiding me through this, but it's not really working. If you do not steady your breath, you're going to lose your concentration. I take a few deep breaths. Whew. The vines are still inching closer. Master the currents of the negative karma, and you will have no equal as a magician. Not really what I want right now, but okay. As I endure the river of karma, the vines seem to start withering, and before they can even reach us, they wilt and shrivel, dropping uselessly to the ground. As I thought, you have a talent for this. That massive surge of bad karma came from down here. Uh-oh, Yuki and Hikari are here. We have to investigate right away. Uh-oh, that isn't good. Ayame just looks at me. Come on, Ayame, we gotta get out of here. We gotta run, hide. Taichi, what are you doing down here? Uh-oh, we got busted. Wait, Ayame is here too. She kidnapped me. Ayame kidnapped me. Help me, Hikari. Help me, Yuki. What were you doing with him? Just taking him for a stroll. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? There's many things wrong with that. That big surge of evil just then was your doing, wasn't it? Ayame just looks at me. I was simply redirecting negative karma. That is all. Whether or not you think I'm the cause of all this evil, well, that is your choice. isn't it? She's covering for me. I'm about to open my mouth to say something when she flashes a glance at me. It's obvious that she's telling me not to say anything. Uh-oh. Okay then, I guess we'll just have to play along. Master would be so disappointed in you, Ayame. You cannot interfere with such powerful forces without it coming back to bite you. Well, I do not see your way of being able to overcome this negative magic or karma, but alas, I digress. She begins to disappear into the shadows. We will see each other soon, boy. Wait, get back here! It's too late. She's already gone. Are you okay, Taichi? Oh yeah, she kidnapped me. Thank you for saving me, Yuki. Yuki immediately rushes over to me. She didn't hurt you, did she? I'm fine. Don't worry. This is not a place where you should be wandering around. If something were to happen to you down here, we might not be able to make it here in time. And if that were to happen... Hikari looks genuinely concerned for me. Come on, let's get out of here. As we walk off, I can't help but look back. Ayame, you took the blame for me. Why did you do that?